Hello, everybody. This is Debo. Debo's Movie Reviews here, and this week's review will be Sudden Impact, starring Clint Eastwood as Harry Callahan, Sandra Locke as Jennifer, along with Pat Engel as the Chief of San Paulo, and Robert Dillman in his sec as Captain Briggs, which I'm surprised they didn't bring him back, just keep him as Captain McCabe, because he was basically just the same damn character. The ball busting progressive superior of Callahan, who's who always questioned our hero's brand of justice. Hell, with fucking action in the movie. You weren't almost like it was probably one of the superior ones, and it didn't really have a main villain because think about it, the first one was a serial killer. Magnum Force was dirty cops just t- going vigilante. Second was militant hip. I mean, the third one, militant hippies. This one was just some random woman who's who's getting revenge on the people who molested her and her sister, and rightfully so. And of course, had some. Of course, this one has some of the best action scenes, and of course, this one was also the one that gave away the most infamous line of the franchise of the "Go ahead, make my day." That was from Sudden Impact, not the first one. Along with, we ain't just gonna let you get away with this. And the guy goes, "Who is we, sucker?" And he goes, "Smith and Wesson and me." Definitely one of the most iconic lines, to where you could almost say the real villain movie was the police chief played by Pat Kingle, who was more like, the chief of a California redneck town. Given how after Harry starts some beef with the mob, that because they had one scene in this movie where he comes around this gangster who was supposed it was played by the same actor that played Frank Pentangeli in the Godfather 2. And Harry just taunted the guy into a heart attack. And then, of course, beginning of the movies have Harry in court trying to taunt some witnesses after getting off on some suspects after getting off on a technicality. One of which was played by Kevin Major Howard. You can almost say if Full Metal Jacket came first, you can almost say it was a prequel. You could almost say it was in fan theory. What happened to Rafterman after the war was being a life of crime, whereas Callahan was the Judge Dredd of San Francisco. Hell, and I gotta give it to Sandra Locke in her performance, which, of course, her at the time being a being a girlfriend of Eastwood, and of course, career wise later got done dirty by Clint, but you could pretty much say acting wise that's what she was known for, was just being in various ones throughout the 70s and 80s. Because she was in Sudden Impact, which I'm now reviewing, and Outlaws Rose Wales, Bronco Billy, the Every Which Way But Loose. As far as I can say, I only seen that one once, so can't really say. But if you know, you know. Hell, with even some epic car stunts in this one, with where you have Callahan just riding out on patrol and gets jumped by the gangsters, and then a couple of epic shootouts. Even one where he's thwarting a robbery and then takes over a little retirement home bus and to chase a perp on a motorcycle just in Sao Paulo. I mean, and then of course he goes investigating the homicides. Even though there was one scene where he comes up to the body and he just taunts another cop over over those over putting ketchup on a hot dog. I'm like, okay. Well, whereas and of course with the whole pattern that the murders led from San Francisco to San Paulo, which was, of course, Harry puts the cases together. And I should also give a great performance by Albert Popwell in it as Horace this time around, because he always played a different character in each of the Harry movies except Deadpool. And I mean the Deadpool, not the one, not the Marvel Deadpool, which of course inspired the titular the name Deadpool, I might add. But yeah, he has a blindsman out of firing range, and he's showing off the 44 Auto Mag, which of course gets later you see again at the final shootout in the end. After, like I said, the real villain of this one was Pat Hingle's police chief since one of the rapists happened to been the chief's son who got all who didn't who which of course thanks to him none of the victims got their justice, which of course led to Sandra Locke's character named Jennifer going on a revenge path, who hunting down each one about 10 or so years later. She's just leaving their mark by one in the junk, one in the head, except for like the female assailant got who took it in the head and one of her titties. But overall, I gotta give Sudden Impact a definite 5 out of 5. Great storyline, great action. I mean, and great. I mean, what more can I say? All right, y'all. I hope y'all liked, subscribe, and enjoyed. And I'll keep dishing out the reviews. All right, y'all. Peace.